I think the rule changes have really worked out. I mean, you got a left-handed hitter, and Arias hitting 400. The pitch clock is, to me, I don't even notice it anymore. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. What's next? Now, I'm sure they're on a roll right now. They're like, okay, these rule changes are great. What's next? Is it making the umpires robots? Literally, not figuratively. What do you got for me?
I appreciate how Major League Baseball is approaching automated balls and strikes or robot umpires. Mm-hmm. They're not looking at what happened and what the consequences of the pitch clock and banning shifts and the larger bases are, and saying, you know what, we're feeling ourselves. Like we're gonna go out and do whatever. No, they're being very judicious about their approach and very scientific, honestly, about it. And they're doing studies on ABS and trying to see what the consequences are, because they want to really thread a needle if they possibly can. It's not just getting balls and strikes right by using the automated system, Rich. What they'd like to do is use the automated system to change the game. And by change the game, I mean, they want to get rid of strikeouts. Not completely eradicate them, but strikeouts have become problematic in terms of the pace of the game, in terms of the action, in terms of balls in play. And they're hoping that somehow they can leverage this system into having fewer strikeouts. Now, it's interesting what they're doing. They are running an A/B test in the minor leagues right now. 3 days of the week, they're going fully automated balls and strikes. Like, it's just very simple. The umpire wears an earpiece, and in less than half a second after the pitch is delivered, in his ear, he hears either ball or strike, and he makes the call. The other 3 days of the week, though, the umpires are calling the games, and players are allowed to have challenges. And there are 3 challenges per team per game, and you maintain your challenge if it is successful. And I think the likelier outcome in the big leagues is some kind of a challenge system. What's interesting to me is the players who challenge aren't particularly successful. You know, last I checked, it was under 50% that they were getting it right when they challenged.
Challenging a ball or a strike, Jeff? Like, so a pitch is made and it might be an inch outside or an appropriate strike call, and you're allowed to challenge a ball and strike under this test? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly right.
Wow.
And it is a smooth and seamless system.
It is. Okay.
It's done, Rich. Like, the whole operation takes like 7-8 seconds. Well, it's simple. You tap your head, right? You tap your head for a challenge. So the 3 people who can challenge are the pitcher, the catcher, and the batter. And when you tap your head, everyone turns to the scoreboard and to the video board, and immediately pops up a graphical representation of the ball coming out of the pitcher's hand and toward the strike zone, and you see exactly where it lands.
Just like Hawkeye in tennis? Like Hawkeye in tennis?
It's precise. It's literally Hawkeye. It's the exact same system that they're using, yes.
Huh. And that's 3 times an at-bat or 3 times a game? 3 times a game?
3 times a game, yes.
So a manager has no choice? I mean, like, what if a guy just says, screw it, I'm tapping my helmet, and the manager could be like, we got to wait till the 7th, 8th, 9th inning.
Yep.
Like,
manager has no say in it, and I was just going to say that, like, the game theory part of this is interesting too. Like, do you potentially blow a challenge in the first inning if there's a borderline pitch on a 0-0 count or a 2-0 count or a 3-0 count? Do you use it then? Like, there are all sorts of elements that the players have to keep in mind, and they have to be engaged enough with the game and the situation to understand what a proper time is. You can't just go challenging willy-nilly, because if you give up your challenges and you don't have any in the later innings with a true leverage pitch, then all of a sudden you put your team in a hole.
But that's if the umpires are the humans who are calling it, not the robot, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. This is you can't challenge the robot, because the robot's quote unquote never wrong.
Well, robots are taking over the world, Jeff. You know.
Of course.
So
yeah, we need a little AI in baseball, right?
AI MLB insider Jeff Passan. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.